Hey folks, I'll get to the main topic of this episode in just a moment, but first a little housekeeping. For reasons related to a video I'm going to link in the show notes, a video called Why is Left Tube So White by YouTuber Cat Black. And I highly recommend watching this video, by the way. I've decided from here on out that, my relatively uneducated political views, which, granted, compared to a unfortunately sizable portion of this country, practically makes me a poli-sci professor, but regardless, there are enough white dudes talking about politics on YouTube as it is, so while I'm not eschewing politics altogether, because that's frankly impossible, starting with this episode going forward, Rants vs. Zombies is going to be pop culture focused. Obviously, there will be times where I will need to mention something political because it's relevant, but those politics will not be the main thrust of each episode. Okay, now that I've gotten that out of the way, after like 6 or 7 takes, and I'm not even drunk, spoiler alerts. Now, I originally wanted to do this video somewhere between Avengers Endgame and the series finale of Game of Thrones, even though I don't watch Game of Thrones. Though if I had, I imagine that finale would have pissed me off. But, hey, I got 5 words for you, people. Sam Beckett never returned home. Anyway, while it is true, as some people, commentators of various types, political commentators, pop culture commentators, film critics, TV critics, music critics, video game critics, laymen, etc., and so forth, they point out that, some people do get a little unnecessarily touchy, shall we say, with regards to spoilers. They are the people who will start going, no spoilers, if you say the name of the movie. Okay, relax. They're just saying the name of the movie. There are people who consider the trailers to be spoilers, and, okay, I can understand that the bad trailers can be like that, but if you decide not to watch them, that's your call. But if you do watch them and it spoils something you would have preferred not knowing going in, that's kind of on you. Sorry. That said, however, boy howdy do a lot of the people who don't care about spoilers really need you to know that they don't care about spoilers. And not only do they need you to know that they don't care about spoilers, holy shit, these fucking people think they're the Ubermensch. Okay, and I get that there's a gulf between absolutely avoid spoilers at all cost and will read a detailed plot summary on Wikipedia minutes before going to see the movie. They're the people who, just for one example, they'll maybe they won't care about spoilers for movies, and my fucking neighbors are being loud-ass shits. There are people who might not care about spoilers for movies, but will try to avoid spoilers for TV shows. But, but sticking to the I don't care about spoilers at all end of the spectrum, the way a lot of these folks talk, at least on social media, I don't know if they talk like this in real life, I kind of hope they don't, a lot of these folks really seem to feel like they're better people because they don't care about spoilers. They will go on about how people who worry about spoilers don't actually enjoy the media they consume anyway, or how if knowing how a movie ends before you go see it ruins the movie for you, then it wasn't a good movie to begin with. And it's just like, yeah, I dare anyone who went to see The Sixth Sense in theaters on opening weekend to make that argument. Yeah, it's still a good movie after you know what happens, but you can only see it for the first time once. Sorry if my tone of voice has radically shifted here, but the neighbor children decided to bang on something metal, like just about 5 feet from my window at 8 o'clock at night while I'm trying to record this. So, where was I before those little bastards interrupted me? Oh, right, people who don't care about spoilers having a superiority complex about not caring about spoilers. Yeah, there was a lot of high-minded shit that they were writing, that people like this were writing on Twitter. And, I'm not going to name names because I actually kind of like some of these people, their douchebaggery about spoilers aside. So I don't want to risk alienating them. But yeah, just they really seem to have a very low opinion of people who just want to know as little about a movie as possible before they watch it. And that is unfair. Yes, I agree that some people take it a little too far and will act like just, mentioning the name of an actor who's on the freaking poster for the movie being in the movie is a spoiler when, that's not. I'm sorry, it just isn't. But even still, just look, if you don't care about spoilers, that's fine. Ask for people to tell you how a movie ends. Go and look it up yourself, whatever. Discuss it with each other in settings where you're fairly confident that no one who doesn't want spoilers is around, But not caring about spoilers, it doesn't mean that you're better at consuming media. It doesn't make you a better movie watcher. It doesn't make you a better TV show watcher. It doesn't make you a better video game player. It doesn't make you a better book reader. It just means that you don't engage with stories the same way that other people do. And that is fine. I don't think that people who avoid spoilers are better than people who don't. Because they aren't. They really aren't. Okay, so in addition to reminding me of one of these several reasons that I don't want to have children, the little genital squirts next door have caused me to completely lose track of where I was going with this episode. How nice of them, especially when they... Look, just different people engage with media in different ways. Just please respect that. Wanting to go into a movie or a TV episode cold, it doesn't make them whiny. And it doesn't make the movie or TV show bad. It can be. Over-reliance on twists is basically what ruined M. Night Shyamalan's otherwise promising career. But, well, can I say ruined considering that he's still being allowed to make movies? I don't know. The point is, just don't be assholes about spoilers, okay?